Hi everyone, welcome to Melissa's Home Cooking. Today I thought that I'll show you some tips. I got about 10 tips to show you how to stretch your dollar and make your meals go further. So food prices are on the rise dearly. The wages are not on the rise, but the food are going up all the time. So here's some 10 tips that I have put in place to help myself with my family budget in feeding 8 people, including 5 young adults and 1 growing teenage boy who is eating heaps. I don't know about you, but in our household, we have a growing boy who eat all the time, hungry all the time, and have to think of creative ways to make meals that will go further. So the first tip is to sign up to your email to all your major supermarkets for weekly specials so that you can buy what you can use on special. I go to 5 different supermarkets in my weekly shopping and buy what we use that is on special weekly, including meat. So the 5 major supermarkets we went to in New Zealand, in my local area, in my local suburb is Countdowns, Pet and Save, New World, Gilmore's, and the Asian supermarket, Lim supermarket. And I normally buy things in bulk where I can buy things on special. So it's a good idea to get those email in, and before I even go out shopping, I will look to the email and write up my shopping list. So next thing is to plan your meals and make a list and sticking to it except for items on special. Example like meat cans, I would buy them in bulk. If there's meat wheat in the supermarket, it's like half price, like chicken breast, normally about $15 to $18 a kilo, it's down to $8 a kilo. I would buy like 5 kilo and put it in the freezer. Of course, you do need a bigger size freezer for that. And even cans, sometimes they are on special, 99 cents instead of $1.20. Even though it's a local brand like Pam's or supermarket brand, sometimes they are on special. I would buy them and keep them in my pantry. The third tips is to buy in bulk. Eat and cook meat on special. Eat and cook fruit and vegetable in season. Buy local and support your local economy. So you're buying in bulk things like potatoes, 10 kilo bag, like flour. You can just buy 20 kilo instead of a kilo bag. It's actually cheaper. And also add vegetables. Vegetables like frozen vegetable, like mixed vegetable, peas is a good one to keep in your freezer. You can always add vegetable into your meat dishes to help the meal go further. Grow your own fruit and vegetables and herbs if you can. You have a garden, if you've got green fingers, you love and enjoy gardening, it's good for your health as well as to have your own vegetables. Number 5 tips to eat and cook at least 1 to 2 times of legumes, lentils, and vegetarian meals. And of course, number 6 is always use supermarket brand. You can see here, I always use supermarket brands. And for canned food, canned fruit, vegetables, even milk, cream, I use all supermarket brand, and it's so much cheaper than any other brand. And number 7 tip is of course buy bulk from bulk bin or wholesale. In New Zealand, we have a wholesale supermarket called Gilmore's, and I buy them. It's a cash and carry place now that's open to the public. So I normally buy a 20 kilo flour and I use it for everything. 10 to 20 kilo of rice, potatoes, onions, instead of buying 1 kilo in your local supermarket. Check the prices, it's so much cheaper. Number 8 tip is to stop owning all-purpose flour. I don't buy different flour for different things. I just buy 20 kilo all-purpose flour and use it for all different recipes. You can always substitute any recipe to use all-purpose flour. For example, self-raising flour, you just use 1 cup of all-purpose flour and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Bread flour, cake flour, you can just use all-purpose flour. Some recipes might require to add more liquid, so just increase your milk or your fresh cream or your eggs quantity or water quantity. Number 9 tip is to bake and make your own. It's so much tastier and healthier. Bread, biscuits, cakes, tortilla, Indian flatbread, noodles, dumpling, wonton. There's so many different things that you can do yourself instead of buying. It's so much easier to buy, but you can do it yourself, and it, like I say, there's no preservatives, and it's always so much cheaper if you bake and cook your own. And especially if you do it in bulk, you can keep half of it in the freezer. So that comes to number 10 tip, which is cook double portion and freeze the other portion in the freezer for when you are busy, when there's rainy days where you can't cook and then you avoid the temptation having to buy takeaways, because takeaways are expensive, especially for the size of our family. Buying takeaway, even a cheap meal, going to a Burger King or burger restaurant will cost $80 when we can use the $80 to buy grocery for the week. So yeah, that's our 10 tip. And for extra, make meals fun and enjoyable. Cooking and meals making should be fun and enjoyable. We'll have wacky days or homemade versions of popular takeaways like homemade hamburgers. Check out my video. I have video on homemade hamburgers, fish and chips, Chinese takeout, lots of Chinese meals I have in my video, even noodles, even bread, pizza bread, make your own pizza. Check out my video, and I hope all these tips will help you to stretch your dollar and make your meals go further. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and I look forward to see you again next time.